Jesus today. He's been good to me. He's been a friend to me. He's been a friend to me all my life. And I'm thankful for his goodness in my life. And this next song that we're about to do, it's titled A Friend of God. It's not the Israel Houghton, A Friend of God. I've often said this is the friend of God that he gave me. It's the same, it's not the same song, it's not even the same style as Israel Houghton's, but it is the same friend that we're talking about. Now, how many would say today the Lord has surely been a friend to me? Amen. I mean, through COVID, you name it, through the storms of life. COVID is not the only storm of life. Amen. But you know what? I'm so thankful that he has seen us through so many things, and we're here today to testify of his goodness. You know, I was watching James Robinson's program live today on Christian TV, maybe a couple of years or so ago, and he had the contemporary artist on there, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and I love his ministry and his music, and I was sitting there listening to them interview him, and he began to talk about some of the songs that he had written through the years, and he said he was fixing to do a song called My Redeemer is Faithful and True. And it just touched my heart that day as I listened to him talk, and as a writer myself, I so could resonate and feel what he was feeling that day. And he said, at the end of life, out of all the songs that he had written, he said, at the end of life, if I had breath enough to sing one last song, it would be that one he did that day on that show, My Redeemer is Faithful and True. Well, when he was sitting there saying that, I thought, well, now, what song have I written through the years that I would say that? And I didn't have to think very long. This is one of the older songs. It's a song that I wrote before I did have kids. But it still rings so true in my heart today because he has been so good and he has been so faithful. But you know, he will be just that to each and every one of us today. He doesn't pick and choose who he's good to. He loves us all. He wants to be that friend that sticks closer than a brother to everybody in this house today. Can the church say amen? So that's why I would say that about this song today, because it just rings so true in my heart. I'm so thankful, the friend that the Lord has been to me. But now this song also flips it over to the other side. Let's not always be calling on God. Let's be somebody that he can depend on too, and especially in this last days. Let's be the church. Amen.